Ladies, gentlemen, and MBs, welcome back to another reaction. Today we are reacting to That Showbiz Baby by JADE. I know absolutely nothing about this album. This is probably gonna be the quickest intro of all time that I've done on this channel because I was reacting to another album, the new Danny Brown album, and I did not happen to record my audio. Oh my god, have I been muted this whole time? So we're doing a lateral today. Shouts out to all the people that recommend this album. You're getting your wish. I was gonna react to this at some point, but I guess just the way life turned out, I guess we're doing this now. JADE. I have no idea who this is. I'm gonna read the genius synopsis real quick. That Showbiz Baby is the debut studio album by British singer-songwriter JADE, released on September 12th, 2025. Okay, so it's really new. It's her first solo project since the successful girl group Little Mix. Oh, okay, I know of Little Mix. I follow a couple of fan pages on Twitter without knowing really any of their music, so okay. But Little Mix went to a hiatus in 2021. Okay, interesting. The album's development began in 2021 while JADE was still active as part of Little Mix. Okay, gonna paraphrase here a little bit. She revealed that the initial songs she wrote during this time did not make it onto the album as they felt too similar to Little Mix's sound. Okay, so she was working on some solo work, but didn't really develop totally into this album. Okay, good to know. The lead single, Angel of My Dreams, which is the first song in this album, marked JADE's debut as a solo artist in July 19, 2024. The experimental pop track, okay, so that's what we're getting into, reflects her love-hate relationship with the music industry and her experience in the group. Okay, yeah, and then I'm just gonna read the genres real quick here again. We got dance pop being the focal genre, and then we got some subgenres being electro pop, new disco, synth pop. Love it. That's all I gotta say for an intro. Quickest plug of all time, as per usual. Twitch stream on Monday, rough edit video on Patreon by Wednesday, video out on YouTube, typically by Friday. Subscribe, follow, donate, do what you can, or not, that's okay, whatever. Thank you. Break. Okay, let's get into an album. Got my cat on me, Toulouse. Say hi to Toulouse. But we got track 1, Angel of My Dreams, JADE. Let's see what she's about. Ooh. Whoa. Ooh. 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 Okay, I'm letting them cook. I'm letting them cook.
Selling my soul to a psycho. They say I'm so lucky. Better act like you're lucky, honey.
Ooh, nice little fill there. Ooh. The vocals here sound so K-pop. Ooh. Ooh. These chord progressions are going everywhere right now. The songwriting is so interesting. We've been so many places in so little time. Ooh. I love that. This vocal here is so interesting. It's the timbre of it's like sped up, it sounds like. Ooh. T8. Okay. Little halftime R&B thing here. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, what a crazy introduction into this world. I'm gonna do a very quick lyric skim through. Love and hate you, it's not fair. So it's kind of crazy that the intro section was like, or the chorus section was like in the intro and then they call it back later. I think that's really cool, but it sounded a little bit different. Then it went into this kind of darker verse thing. So definitely helps that we read the Genius synopsis that kind of told us a little bit of what this song was about, this first single of her relationship with the music industry. So I won't kind of elaborate too much on that, but I do love these kind of two different tones of the song. You know, you got this more true pop angelic thing, and you got this more like darker side, grimier, pulsing bass bit too, kind of showing like the good and the bad of the music industry. So cool little cool way that that's shown in the production. But I'm gonna keep rolling. Really cool intro track. Before we do, actually, I do want to look at this cover art real quick. Really interesting, kind of seeing a couple different versions of her being fitted the hell up. She kind of got that shit on. I don't totally know what this cover is supposed to demonstrate to me, except that it's kind of giving me like I Spy vibes. So do with that as you will. Let's go into track 2, It Girl, ITGIRL. You know I am that girl. Shh, don't kiss and tell. Your girl from ATL. Ooh. Ooh. These fake outs are crazy. Ooh. Kitty got bangs. Kitty. Talking about you. Roll credits. I like that. Ooh. I love that synth line on top. The bass was cool the first time it came in, but this top synth thing is really cool. Ooh. 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 Okay. God, the songwriting whiplash here is so nuts. Going through these like pre-chorus sections. Oh, the fuzz on that bass there. Wow. Okay, that was really cool. So it seems, going from the show title, that's Showbiz Baby, it seems like we're only 2 tracks in, so early assessment here, but it seems like we're gonna dive a little bit more into than just the intro of going into Showbiz. It seems like this was kind of a continuation theming, but really love this beat selection so far. I just kind of getting catapulted in this album with kind of no research. Really cool so far. When I kind of read pop album at first, I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of one of those things that's like, it could be totally hit or miss. You know, you can get, pop is such an umbrella term, you can get some cool stuff like this, or you can get, you know, some country yeehaw shit. So I'm glad we're in this avenue. This is kind of a little bit more down my alley, but yeah, I'm not your baby doll, no puppet on a string. I love that for you, Jade. I love that for you. So I feel like the last song was kind of introducing this kind of showbiz, and this is her being like, she's fighting back here. So love that. Which gets us into the next track, FUFN, Fuck You For Now. So maybe a continuation here, maybe about something else, but let's get into track 3. Let's see what this is about.
I need you to listen, but you won't.
That saturation on that synth line.
Usually I brush this off. Something stirring down inside my bones.
Good melody contour.
A smile and wave when we're at this event. Once we leave, I will not play pretend. You said things that you will regret. Once you see me lose my head, hurt me now and all I see is red.
Nice harmony.
You know you've pushed me to the edge. I'm
okay.
getting out the car, I slam the door.
Okay.
I've done this shit before, I ain't doing it tonight. Baby, back off in my face right now. Don't you tell me to calm down. No more
Kinda Gaga?
words, just fuck you for now. I
Ooh.
drank too much tonight.
Ooh.
I'm tired.
Whoa.
We always said goodbye, but it's
I mean, I was expecting it to drop, but it's so tight. The drums and the bass and everything right now. Nice little kick repeat. Ooh. Okay, I wasn't totally sold on this chorus, but on this repeat, it's doing something for me. Like, already got it in my head. Okay, nice repeat. Kind of ABBA too. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, bridge. Ooh. Okay, I like this. Don't walk away, just walk away. Come on. Oh! The vocal got so dry. Oh, vocal! Okay. Okay, that, I'm gonna be honest, the first like 30-ish seconds or so before like it kind of dropped in, I was kind of like, I'm not so sure about this one, but I really love the way it picked up. I know it's synth pop, and I feel like this is kind of like a cliche here. Oh, what's going on, bud? But very Lady Gaga, Rina Sawayama type kind of vibe, and even the kind of the way she was singing, getting that vibe, the way the melody contour, especially in that chorus section, kind of gave a little bit of ABBA. I know I mentioned that earlier, some of these kind of comparisons, but at first, you know, I thought maybe it was kind of in the same vein, doing, you know, Showbiz, talking about her relationship with that again, but A Smile and Wave, when we're at this event, once we leave, I will not play pretend. You said things that you will regret. So, you know, maybe this could be with like her manager or something, but I don't think so, especially with, where's the one line? Yeah, I don't want your angry text. I don't want your sorry sex. Like, that's not a manager thing. At least I hope not. I just want you out of my fucking face. Don't tell me to chill out, not today. So another kind of more mansplaining ass. We're seeing a real big trend here in the last couple of albums we reacted to, and this vibe of guys not getting the hint. Yeah, banger. I really love the way this picked up, though. I was like, this is just gonna be kind of one of those like whatever pop songs. And I was gonna be like, I'm gonna have to lock in here. But yeah, that first chorus was like the instruments were so tight, and then by the end, this chorus again, it was just so explosive. So yeah, another banger. How many tracks are there? 14? We're going to get into track 4, Plastic Box. I feel like a lot of my commentary is going to be kind of in the middle of these songs. I'm going to try not to do as much pausing in the middle, unless if I really need to. So just something to note. It's kind of breaking our normal formula. But let's get into track 4, Plastic Box. Let's see what this one's about.
Found your love letters to her.
Oh, okay, getting right into it this time.
I'm trying to be cool, but it really fucking hurts.
So much reverb.
I'll just do what I do, silently torturing myself.
Oh, I love that snare.
Ocean deeper than mine. Did you sink into a falling love at first sight?
And this harmony too.
I know we're good, but I'm constantly comparing myself.
Do 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 do. Oh, good line. Oh, just a little. Oh. Oh. I love that bass tone. Ooh. Never used. Fully clean, untouched. Ooh, da, da, da.
Are you sure you feel the same way?
Okay, keeping the same tone here. God, mixing this has to be crazy. This mix is so dense. Oh, that da, 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 da in the background, I love that. Yep, nice little frequency build. I love this drop. It's kind of like an anti-drop. It's so... There's no big crash leading into it. It just goes. Just thick bass tone, vocal. That's all you need. And now we're building on top of it. But the way it drops is crazy into it. Ooh. Okay, this little flutter bit's getting bigger. I'm really loving the way these instrumentals have gotten so big and then just totally cuts out everything. So there's been a couple dead, like, dry cuts of the vocal. But there was the whole instrumental. That's really cool. Wow, the vocals. Yeah, like that. It just totally stripped out everything. Sure, we're at the end of the song, but like crazy cutoff. This song was probably the first one that I feel like I could relate to a little bit more personally, just because I ain't a showgirl. I don't know. I ain't know about that, you know, the pop star life. So I feel a little bit more personal about this, but I love, what's the, because I know you had a life before me. It's really that you kind of want the best for this person. People in the past, you know, the relationships that they've been in or the things that they've done in their life potentially has damaged them in some way. And obviously this is the person they love. So that's not really an issue of, you know, feeling like damaged goods, but really great message of just, you know, loving this person so much that they wish that they didn't have to go through this, but they still love this person for who they are. Really just kind of want them all to themselves. So great song. Great song. I love that drop though. That drop is so cool. The way it just cuts out like that. So another banger. I feel like a couple of these songs I've just been kind of like, okay, where's this gonna go? And then it just like I'm sold. Like really quickly it pulls me to the world of the song. So love it. Gonna move on real quick to track number 5, Midnight Cowboy. Let's see what this one's about.
Ladies and gentlemen, days and dams.
Days and dams, okay.
The performance is about to begin.
Oh, I love the way the vocals processed there. Ooh.
Flash photography and video is encouraged.
Okay. Midnight Cowboy, okay.
Enjoy the show.
Got it. Ooh, nice little disco vocal. I don't know who that is. Oh, yeah. I love the way that just the clap, the audience applause was so short. Oh. Okay, never mind. Okay, now we got just a regular clap, but. Nice little harmony. This one's been so stripped back instrumentally. Simple groove. I like that though. I like the variety here. Oh.
They call her. They call her.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that. That giddy up, yeehaw line. Hey yo.
You better put your hands together and make it clap for Mr. James.
Okay, that song was a nice little switch up. I like what it did in the context of the album. I like that it kind of had some tempo to it. Not a whole lot of like high end, no crazy explosive synths and stuff. Really, really filtered, really lower vibe, which for thinking Midnight Cowboy, not going to talk about the song lyrics too much. I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory here. And I think if I talk about it, I'm gonna just sound silly, but I like the vibe that it kind of rolls off. It feels a little bit more subdued, a little bit more sensual, a little bit more less. If we're using music timbre terms, if this had a lot of top end, it would be bright. This is taking away the top end. It's not as bright. Nighttime, midnight. Okay, a little bit of mixing wordplay there. Yeah, nice little vibe switch up. I would probably say. Probably my least favorite so far, but not by like a crazy margin. I just think I respect what this did in the placement of the album. This I feel like also is in a song to be sitting in my room for as well. I think this is more of a you need to like live life a little and like experience the song type song. So maybe that will also help. So I'll bump it in the car and I'm sure my opinion will change. So, but just something to note. But yeah, cool little vibe. I'm gonna keep rolling. Run into track 6, that was almost not even words there. Track 6, Fantasy. Let's see what this one's about. I think they referenced that in the Genius synopsis we read, so I'm curious if this is like another single or something. It seems to have a little bit more stream, so track 6, Fantasy. Nice synth work. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, Thriller. Yeah, the cuts! The instrumental cuts are so fire. Okay. Fantasy. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that. Oh, they juked me out when I wanted to do it. That clap sound is so thick. Ooh. Okay. Wow. This is hitting all of like the disco tropes, but like not in a tacky way. Oh, that 808 tom. Yeah, you got all the jingly bits. Yeah. Got the offbeat hi-hat. Oh, I love that synth build. Ooh. Wow, such discipline there. Yeah. The kick and the snare or clap are in the same hit, leading to like a really thick snare tone, very disco there. Even just the chugging of the guitar. I know this is like the disco poster child, but very Jessie Ware type. Modern disco, that is. Another good example of not... It like didn't explode. There's no big crash. It just went right into this bass line and groove right away. Yeah, like this is what I was expecting. That crash kind of lead in. Doom, 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 doom. Wow, that was fire. Okay, I like that song more than the last one, but I do think it is kind of another companion piece song. Like we needed the last one to have this one kind of pay off a little bit more. Last song kind of leading into the freak shit. This is kind of a continuation of that. You like it weird, I like it strange. Pleasure, no shame. Passion, pain. We know what you're about. Here's your cup of tea, I'll sip it, and I'll add the sugar, babe. It's kind of a barb. I didn't even really read that when listening. Did you hear my cat? Oh my god, he just went, oh. Yeah, I ain't gotta break down the lyrics on this one. Banger production though, really cool production. Great blend of, I'm kind of noticing a trope here, which isn't a bad thing, but I like the way these songs start off so bright, and then these verse sections, it gets so dark and so stripped back. It's like it teases you with like what the chorus could be, it strips all that away, and then it like builds back up on the chorus bit by bit, each chorus, until it finally gets to that chorus explosion from the beginning, and then the final chorus is even a bigger payoff than that. I'm really loving this songwriting here, this song structure. Really cool, very unconventional with convention, which will get us into track 7. 5 out of 10 transition there. This is track 7, Unconditional. Let's see what this one's about. Ooh. 2-chord back and forth thing here. Yeah, when she sings lower like that in her lower register, really hear Rina. I really hear Rina Sawayama. Ooh. Okay. Whoa. Wow. Harmony? Ooh. Kind of a Madison Beer harmony here. Really curious how that's gonna build on in the song. Ooh. Sorry, bud. Oh. I love the... Wow. Can't. There's the British there. I can't put you back together. Ooh, getting a little darker here. Ooh, good chord. Ooh. I love that.
I can't put you back together, but I'll always love you so.
Wow, what a crazy blend of styles here. Not lingering on any idea for too long. You know, it'll come back to some ideas, but really picks an idea, gets out, picks a genre, gets out, switches a tone. I love that variety. I love the way the melody contours on this. I'll hold your hand forever, even if my heart explodes line. Fire. So fire. Yeah, lyrically, don't gotta go into it. Love you unconditionally. Love that. Beautiful song, but great blends. Great blends. Some real nostalgia blends here. We're past the halfway point. We're on track 8. Let me know if you like me talking during the song. I know this is kind of a little bit of a different. Normally I feel like I pause like crazy. It's kind of nice because it allows me to play more of the song. Fortunately, again, I'm talking over it, but again, realistically, that's the whole point of the reaction, is for me to react. So let me know if you like this or not. If you want me to pause more, I can, but I think for an album like this, it kind of lends to it. So maybe it'll be kind of a case-by-case basis, but all right, let's keep rolling. Track 8, let's get into Saboteur. Ooh.
I'm always fucking it up.
Ooh. That bass tone.
I know I'm worthy of
It's
love,
so low.
but I hit and run. I hate when I give up. I don't get hurt if I hurt you first.
Taking the filter off the bass.
But it rains when you hold me, and it burns when we
This chorus is gonna bang. I already know it. We got so much room to grow in this mix. I guess you could even call it a little mix. Ooh, nice little synth leaps. Ooh. How do they mix this? It's so low. It could be so muddy, but it's so defined. Ooh, I like that vocal swell, like vocoder effect. Da, 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 da. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I'm finally just reading the lyrics here. That's a great line. Oh. Oh. I love this synth line on top. Oh my god, vocals again! How many times have I said vocals this album so far? Ooh, like the. Ooh, we're really getting quiet here. Hear that buzzing? We're gonna slowly bring it back. And the hi-hats? Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, what a cool effect. The pitch bend. Actually kind of gave me chills a little bit. Ooh. Okay, we're getting stronger. Stronger rhythm. Ooh. I love this synth. It's like kind of out of tune a little bit still, but it works really well here. Ooh. Okay, we're detuning here. Okay, next song is Lip Service. Okay, that's a transition. Wow, another banger track. I feel like I've been just kind of saying that. I feel like even these more kind of heartfelt, emotional cuts have been still bangers. So I have to say banger tracks. I love kind of the messaging on this one. Again, I feel like this goes back into that plastic box of wanting the best for someone in a relationship, but you're bringing heaven to me. Why do I put me through hell? Something's got to go wrong, self-saboteur. So it's like she's with this person, right, who she really cares for, wants them to be, you know, unscathed, wants them, all of them. So she's feeling that for this other person, but I don't know, maybe she feels like she's like, well, let's read through this real quick. So tell me, what did I do to deserve someone like you? Yeah, so she doesn't feel like it's reciprocated, even though it's like, that's just an irrational thought, unfortunately. Which is unfortunate. Unfortunately, you can't really know sometimes how someone feels about you, but if this person that you're with it's up to their actions and what they say, and they can kind of put it all out there. You know, maybe people could have nefarious intentions, but there might be some validity to those thoughts. But really, if you're kind of tampering this with self-hate talk, it becomes irrational. So Jade, I'm sure you're doing fine, girl. I don't know, maybe someone damaged her in a previous relationship where she has to feel kind of on edge, but she's taking it so personally that she's the self-sabotage in these relationships. Interesting. I feel bad for her. Unfortunately, she had to live through relationships like this to be stuck in a thought process like this. So let's keep going. I mean, it seems like she's very passionate. Hopefully she finds someone that reciprocates, that she can be safe in and feel confident in that. But let's keep rolling. Let's get into track 9, Lip Service. Let's see what we get here. Ooh. 4 count start. Control.
You know I'm thirsty for a kiss. Give me a picture of ya. You say you never had a vibe like this, so fuck your friends and come and vibe with me instead. In my bed, get a hit. I made my moves on you, and then I know you can't take your eyes off me. Let's get loose, yeah. Hey, no.
Good harmony, getting some bass here too. Okay. Chill little vibe here. Nice smelly line. Butterflies, catch your eye. Ooh, great harmony there. Okay, getting a bridge here, but we're kind of in outro territory, so. Okay, I didn't really say a whole lot during that song, honestly, because I just don't really have a whole lot to say about this one. I think this might be the shortest, or one of the shortest tracks on the album. Pretty close. I mean, it is the shortest, but not by a crazy margin. But I wasn't feeling this one totally. I liked the tone it set, like just that it was kind of one tone. I feel like we haven't really had that so much in the whole album. I feel like we've really had these crazy switch ups, so kind of having something that's a little bit more straightforward. It's kind of a nice vibe just to kind of break up, gives us something to latch onto, right? Not every track needs these crazy switches, and I do like that. But that being said, despite it, because it didn't really switch up, the tone that it kind of stayed in, personally, I'm not really a huge fan of the sound of that one. Even kind of subject matter. I feel like we've kind of done this a couple times on the song, or on the album. I feel like we've kind of covered these bases a little bit. So kind of wish-washy on this one, but it's not like it was a long track. It's 2 minutes 27 seconds, so it's pretty inoffensive. So If I'm listening through the album, you know, it's not like a skip or anything like that, but probably not a playlist for me. Probably not a playlist for me. We got another short one here. Track 10, Headache. Let's see how this goes after Lip Service. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Talking about drinking in the last song? Waking you up and I'm drunk? Okay. That harmony there. Especially about this last song and this song and the whole album, the vocal harmonies have been so good. Ooh. Ooh, that fill. Yeah, that bass warble. Ooh. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, these synth stabs are fire. Wow. Now we're getting atmospheric already? Like, this one is really getting the most out of its runtime here. We're only like a minute and a half in and we've gone everywhere. I gotta listen to this fill again. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Oh! Oh, the reverb! Wow, even that snare is so quiet in the mix. It's so atmospheric that... The drums are so quiet in the mix. Wow, vocals. Wow. Huh. Ooh, nice little bass wind down there. You still love me over and over and over again. Okay. Repetition legitimizes. What does it mean, chat? What does it mean? I'm getting the impression that she's got a... Jade, I love you. I love you so far. And I know I said what I did, you know, one of the previous songs. I think she just needs better choice in guys or girls here. I don't know what her preference is, but he say, I love you so much, even though you're such a headache. Like, these people are being really, really nasty to you. And you're going at the end saying, you still love me, you still love me. It's like, yeah, but like, if someone was saying that to me, you know, you cut them off. You cut them off. That's a toxic relationship. Like Sugar and Spice, I try to be nice, but then I take it there. Jade, I'm still rooting for you. But I think she just likes it toxic. I don't know. When I'm stuck in a mood, take it out on you. And I know it's not cute, but I guess I don't know. It's like, it's justified. Obviously, this guy's kind of starting shit, calling her, you know, a headache. I can't remember what they said in some of the other previous songs, but definitely deserved, you know, saying this, you know, some of the things back that Jade's saying to the guy. But girl, you gotta do better. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna keep rolling, but banger track. I think it's really interesting how this track, for a section there where it's just kind of more like a stripped out bass section, especially in the chorus, really there's a very fine line of it potentially being like Old Navy Target commercial music, bass, disco, pop thing. But I think it switched it up enough and really did some cool harmony things, and even like the way the chord progression kind of changed really made it not be that. So love that. All right, we're chugging along here. Let's roll into track 11. Let's see what Natural at Disaster's about. Oh girl, not Natural Disaster. We can do better. Ooh. We really haven't slowed it down.
It's hard to love you when you hate yourself. Can't be there for you
flee. I'm back to my mental health. Trying to fix you made me break myself. It's like I'm almost to the toxicity.
Called it. Called it. That's crazy. That's crazy. This song's after the last one.
But now your ignorance kind of scares me.
Yeah. Ooh.
Someone's gotta see it. 'Cause you were all snakes, no letters.
Whoa.
You're happiest when you made me sadder. Tried to help you, but it didn't matter.
Yeah.
You're a natural disaster.
Oh.
Trying to build a bridge out of matches. But then you breathe out of fire catches. Everything you touch turns to ashes. You're a natural disaster.
Okay, pretty standard pop progression here.
Everything you do is problematic. Never getting better when you're stuck in your ways forever. So here's a medal. You fool me into thinking I was special.
Okay.
Can't get through to you unless I go down to your level. So on a level, I'm pretty sure that you're the devil. Everything you touch turns to ashes.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna have some comments after this one about the song. Some kind of personal preference things going on here. Just so I can note it, I love the way these stabs are with just the synth. In this outro section, but in the chorus, I wasn't feeling it. Ooh. What is the timbre of this? What an interesting piano. Good chord. Ooh, ending unresolved there. Okay. Love that. Love that for the narrative storytelling here. I'm kind of torn on this song because I feel like this song subject matter definitely needed after the last couple of songs, so love that. I love the verses. I love even the way that outro was. I'm just not really the biggest fan of this chorus. This chorus is pretty similar to the outro and kind of has this dun, 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 just kind of like these big stabs. I think just I'm not a fan of the choir. The choir stab in the chorus is really kind of throwing me off. I don't know. There's something about it. Really big personal preference thing here. It just kind of pulls me out of it. I feel like that's a very generic pop formulaic type vocal there, which again, this album is a pop album, so there's nothing wrong inherently with it being pop, but I don't know, it just kind of had a little bit of cheese to it for a song that really needed. I was kind of honestly hoping that it was going to be stayed a little bit more stripped back the whole song. I liked it ending kind of more big and bombastic and sending a message, but I kind of would have liked it if it would have been a little bit more reserved for the majority of the song. That would have been cool, but oh well. I'm sure a lot of people love this song, and it's just me. Again, some stupid just personal quirks, so it is what it is. We're going to get in the track 12, Glitch. Let's see what this one's about. This little halftime thing here. Super muffled. Glitch, though.
Being here with you is like a prison.
Ooh.
How you keeping killing my ambition? Went from a defensive mechanism to hijacking all my decisions. Only thing you know is domination. You were not included in the vision. What's it gonna take for you to listen? Why don't
Nice little standard R&B cut here. Oh. Yeah. I like the subtle harmony on these lines here. Yeah.
Get out of my head, get out of my fucking skin. You're telling me lies, telling me how it is. Sick of you talking to me like I'm your bitch. When
You're just a
Oh! Yeah, I love that they incorporated the glitch into the song. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna actually pause just because I feel like I need to spit this out right now. This is doing a really similar, if not same, chord progression as the last song, and even subject matter wise, I'm not gonna touch upon it too much because I'll touch upon it at the end. It's pretty similar, but I like the presentation of this one a little bit more already. I don't know why I really need the pause for that, but just want to get that off my chest real quick. Yeah.
Always got me feeling like I'm less than. Focusing on every imperfection. Middle finger to my reflection. I wanna get off this fight. Wanna get control back of my life. This ain't right. Why don't you
Like the
get out of my fucking skin? It's all my lies, telling me how it is. Sick of you talking to me like I'm your bitch. When I'm that bitch. You're just
Yeah. Yeah. Really cool chopped synth work here.
You're just
Ooh. Okay, we're getting lo-fi again, just like the beginning. Ooh. Getting the redux, the big crush on the vocal. Yeah, I know I kind of paused in the middle of the track just to kind of do some brief thoughts, but I think I get why this song exists and so did the last song exist. I think the song is better, but I think the last song was necessary in that it kind of addressed what was going on, kind of more a little bit of a sadness to it, where this song has, I feel like, a little bit more bite, a little bit more anger, a little bit more, so it's like the same kind of subject matter, but with a kind of a little bit of a different emotional pull here. So, but yeah, another track that for the most part stayed in a pretty, similar tone, no super crazy switch ups other than these kind of glitch sections. Nice little R&B cut. I like the tone of this one a little bit more throughout. I like the inherent idea more, so if it's gonna do it throughout the whole song, I'm gonna like the whole song more. So this one was a banger. This one was a banger. Got two more tracks. Let's get into track 13, Before You Break My Heart. This one has a few more streams than some of the last couple of tracks, so kind of curious to see what the vibe of this one's like. Name of Love. Okay. Cool sample. Ooh, cool bass tone. Wow, what a wicked sample. I like that this bass is kind of bit crushed, going from like the vocal bit crush of the last song into this bit crush kind of bass. Ooh. These pre-choruses I love these atmospheric pre-choruses she's been doing. Yeah, she just wants someone to tell her these things. Strand of Mind Reader. Yeah, I like the phrasing of that. Yeah. Yeah, I like the little vocal chop here for this instrumental post-chorus thing. Really cool way to not just use the sample, as the chorus vocally. Ooh. Cool vocoder. Nice hit. Yeah, there's so many elements here, but they're kind of weaving in and out here. Oh, we're gonna... Okay, fun little romp. The tone of this album has been kind of interesting. I think it's I like kind of this kind of duality here of kind of this love-hate throughout the whole album, and with kind of a variety of partners. You know, you got the more romantic partners, but really kind of started off more about the music industry and that kind of love-hate relationship. And now we're kind of getting more as we've progressed. I feel like we've gone through a whole relationship here. We feel like we've gone through the stages of grief, and this last one kind of just feels like this last track, Before You Break My Heart, kind of feels like a send-off of just, you know, she's had these thoughts, she's lived with them these last couple of tracks. That's just her kind of professing her love, or just not even love, but more so her frustration, and that she wants to love this person, but she's like, you know, stop stop before you break my heart. So yeah, really cool kind of full circle moment here with kind of the vibe. Love that. But album could have ended here potentially, at least kind of how it felt kind of uplifting. So let's get into track 14, Silent Disco, final track. Let's see how this ends. Silent Disco though, interesting name. Silent Disco. I know obviously there's the silent discos with the headphones, but I think it's interesting with the tone of what we've said so far. It's like she's provided the disco, now she's being silenced.
Easy. It's a love so sick, I'm crazy. And I need
Cool
you
piano
like the
tone.
same way you need me. In the days and the nights and the weekends in the deep end, I pick you flowers.
I like that it didn't play that last chord there.
It's a love so strong, give me power. I can feel my hands in the pocket of your trousers. Oh,
Yeah.
and you make love to me. With the passion, blow the roof off, baby, these stars are blushing.
Ooh, I like the way she said that.
And it's a private party.
God, so much reverb.
Might look a little stupid to them, but to us something, and I love it.
All right, we're...
A silent disco we made.
Ooh, yeah. I love that we pulled back here. We could have really exploded, but
And the first song that we played
this feels like a prom. Ooh, these synths.
A silent disco we play.
Yeah. Wow, I'd love to see if there's production breakdowns of this album. These synths have been so rich.
Deep down into your brown eyes, and I crumble like the pastry on a sweet bar. On the menu as I flick through, got the options too, but I pick you always. Split the bill and then I take it back to
Ooh, good vocal run.
Skip a course tonight, I'm your dessert, babe. I prefer your hand when it's on my face all day. When you make love to me, with the passion, blow the roof off, baby. These stars are blushing.
Obsession. I love that phrasing.
And it's a private party. Oh, might look a little stupid to them, but to us something, and I love it. A silent disco we made.
Yeah. These anti-drops have been fired.
And the first song that we play feels like
I love that vocal tone she's doing here. This like falsetto, but like not super high.
a silent disco we play.
Yeah, we're riding this one out into the sunset.
A silent disco we play.
This is the tunnel in parts of being Wallflower right now. Gotta leave us with one more vocal run, I guess. I see you, I see you. Okay, that's Showbiz, baby. That's it. Fun little album. For just kind of hopping into this with no expectations, I'm pleasantly surprised. This is kind of one of those things that I kind of went into it being a little on edge with this being so poppy. I was expecting this to be like Old Navy Target the whole way through, but really some cool deviations of just standard pop tropes, but with the most luxurious and rich production. You know, we got some really nice analog 80s, 90s synth work going on here, but then you also got some really cool modern synth work as well. Some really cool, like, growling bass tones and whatnot, especially in some of these earlier tracks. I feel like we got a little bit more 80s as the album progressed, but yeah, great mix of tones on this album. The only thing I wish that this album did do is I wish it had more of a true, solid, just her and like a piano like ballad or a guitar or something. I feel like we've got a good demonstration of her vocals obviously on this album, but I feel like just one kind of facet that I would have liked. We got a little hints of that, especially even like that last song, you know, kind of was a little bit more vibey, but would have liked it a little bit more stripped back just to get the full flavor palette. But hey, that's Showbiz. We ain't got time to slow down. We're all action, we're all tempo. Even our slower songs, we gotta have tempo. So listen, I get that. And honestly, some of those tracks I loved. So not even really a complaint, just an observation. So banger album, pleasantly surprised. Wasn't on the docket for today. Maybe I'll do the Danny Brown album at some point, but I think this was a pretty great lateral move. So thank you to all those that recommended me this album. I'm sure you'll be surprised and happy to see once this pops up. So if you got more recommendations in the future, please let me know. Again, I might just get around to them, and quicker than anticipated, so than you could anticipate. So, and lastly, last plug again, gonna say it just to beat the dead horse here. Twitch stream on Monday, Patreon Wednesday, on YouTube by Friday. Subscribe, follow, or donate if you can. I don't make any money off these videos. We just hit 1,000 subs from the last video, which is awesome. Got the chance to be monetized, just to realize, oh, reaction channels don't make any money from AdSense, so if you can, appreciate it. But obviously you just watching to the end is more than enough, so appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll catch you guys next week for the next one. Take care. Bye. That was a crazy end there. I don't know what that was. I gotta end the recording.